because Oppah Muchinguri is a very senior member of ZANU-PF. And what she has done, she has given a speech. After Machacha gave a speech, and the provincial leaders of Manicaland have given a speech. Manicaland is a very important and powerful province. It's got the largest population, and in terms of people who vote for ZANU-PF, it is a big part of what happens in ZANU-PF. It's normally aligned and well controlled. So that is a province that is well controlled. So what has happened is that Oppah Muchinguri has been slamming Chiwenga since she started speaking. She has been saying she gave him a chance when she was speaking during the ZANU-PF Annual National People's Conference, and he did not say anything. She has also reminded that ZANU-PF is a party of blood, and if someone wants to oppose what ZANU-PF is planning, they must be ready to leave the country. And the resolution or the constitutional amendments are going to go through, and no one can stop them. This is basically the message. But the message was directed at Chiwenga, that he has been given a chance to speak, but he did not speak. He did not say no inside when the resolution was passed. And then he's going outside the party and opposing the resolution. So basically, that is what she was saying. We've been here for 58 minutes. She was talking for 55 minutes. And I don't know if you were watching the whole thing, but in short, the warning has been given. There will be no compromise. And anyone who opposes this resolution must be prepared to leave the country. That is what she said. What do you think about this?
Thank you, Gambakwe, and thank you for the viewers. First of all, let's understand what is going on. The only way to understand this, this situation is, let's look back. ZANU-PF came out of the liberation struggle from Lancaster House Conference with only one idea, the idea of a one-party state. However, they could not achieve a one-party state throughout the years because it was too dangerous for them. 1986, they tried also, but it was still too dangerous to achieve a one-party state. So they started implementing the pieces, the elements of a one-party state bit by bit until we reach where we are today. So there is, if you look at the ZANU-PF resolution number 2, which you are not looking at, they are making you focus on the resolution number 1, which is the presidential term lengthening or presidential term limits. But go down to the resolution number 2. What does it say? It says that ZANU-PF now becomes the supreme entity above the government, above the people of Zimbabwe, above anything else. So what exactly is happening is this resolution, this bill number 3, it's a symptom of the superiority of ZANU-PF. So as Zimbabwean people, we need to understand that we are not fighting the bill. We have to fight the supremacy of ZANU-PF. Where did they get this idea? They were trained in China, where there's a red party, the Mao doctrine. They took the Mao doctrine and bring it to Zimbabwe. But within the liberation struggle, Magandanga akaramba kuti we cannot oppress the Zimbabwean people. That's why it was too dangerous for ZANU-PF to implement a one-party state like China. But now they are moving towards that. The only piece of the puzzle that is left is to secure the president, where the president does not have to mix and mingle with the people. He does not even care about the people. He has to care about the 300 people, the 90 senators and the 210 parliamentarians. That's where the problem we are facing now, but it's still a symptom of a bigger scheme. The bigger scheme is now ZANU-PF has to give resolutions that will affect the government. ZANU-PF has to give resolutions that will affect the livelihood of Zimbabwe. So what we are fighting is not the bill. People need to understand that. And Chiwenga comes in and say, no, this is what we denied during the liberation struggle. This is what we fought against. How do we then implement something that we fought against? The likes of Sanyatwe, they're saying the same thing. How do we implement a system that we fought against? The system of supremacy. ZANU-PF has declared itself a supreme entity. They've declared themselves as above the government, above the constitution, above the Zimbabwean people, which means you are a second citizen. If you are not ZANU-PF, if you don't carry a card for ZANU-PF, you are a second citizen. So the threat that has been issued by the threat that has been issued by Oppah Muchinguri, the threat that has been issued by Oppah Muchinguri, it's a reminder to the people of Zimbabwe that ZANU-PF is superior, which they want to put in our minds that we are superior entity, we run the government.
Okay, General, I don't want to speak a lot. People have been here for a long time. Is there anything else you want to say before we close?
What I can say is the people of Zimbabwe needs to know what are we fighting. We're not fighting the bill. We are fighting the supremacy that has been installed by ZANU-PF within the Zimbabwean political arena. They are declaring themselves superior to anything, to any entity. They run the government through ZANU-PF. All the government institutions, they have to report to ZANU-PF, from the judges, MPs, anything that you can think of in Zimbabwe should report to ZANU-PF, which makes them superior. So what are we saying? We are saying, let's resist the supremacy of ZANU-PF. The issue that we need to take to the courts or in everywhere in the world is the superiority of ZANU-PF. We fought against Ian Smith's supremacy. So how do we subject ourselves to the black brothers, the black people that fought for the democracy to prevail in Zimbabwe? Now they turn around and say, we are now superior to you. You are the second citizen. We will give you. We want to have our own businesses. We want to have a piece of land in Zimbabwe. So now how do you say that 90% of the Zimbabwean land is owned by ZANU-PF people, not ZANU-PF as a party, but ZANU-PF people? 80% of the business in Zimbabwe is owned also by ZANU-PF people. 80% of the monetary channels, they are also owned by the ZANU-PF people. And the army also is being manipulated by ZANU-PF. A day before yesterday, Mnangagwa has promised the army that he will raise their salary. And why is he raising their salary today? Because he's afraid. So let's deny and resist the idea or the supremacy of ZANU-PF together as a nation. Our constitution is the only superior document or the only superior entity that we have, the Constitution of Zimbabwe. That's what we need to remind people, and we need to resist it together as Zimbabwean people.
Before you go, General, what do you think is going to happen to Chiwenga? The warning is clear. If you keep resisting ZANU-PF, you must be ready to get out of the country. What do you think Chiwenga should do right now?
Once a general, always a general. Mnangagwa has never been a general. Mnangagwa has been in the intelligence. Mnangagwa, he has never led the people carrying guns, the people who are trained to kill, the people who are being trained to kill, the Zimbabwean machinery to defend the Zimbabwean people and to defend the country. Chiwenga is one of those people. You will not threaten Chiwenga. You will not threaten Zanyatwe. You can say, listen, the dynamics here is, there is the sayers. If you see someone saying something, that means he is afraid of doing something. ZANU-PF, they are afraid of Chiwenga, they are afraid of the army, so they go to the people and say things they cannot do. Chiwenga, he could have run a long time ago, the time of Geza. He was the one spearheading the issue of the Ganandas. He was the one spearheading the corruption issue. So if he was afraid of these people, he could have run a long time ago. So threats are not Oppah Muchinguri, they don't mean nothing. Even me, you can't threaten me. You can't threaten me with, if I'm opposing the bill, I should run away from Zimbabwe. I will not run away from Zimbabwe. I would rather die on my feet than to live on my knees. I can die. They can kill us today. They can incarcerate us today, but they will not kill the idea of freedom. They cannot kill the idea of change. These words were said by Josiah Magamba Tongogar. They can kill all of us today, but they will only kill me, but they cannot kill the idea of change and the idea of freedom. They can make Chiwenga run or threaten him with words, but they will not kill the idea of change, because we are 17 million people who have the idea of change, who have the idea of democracy. So you can kill the people, but you can't kill the idea. the idea will still be there, which is the only spark that we need to free Zimbabwe.
Thank you very much, General. I really appreciate you coming here every Sunday. And we are here between 2 and 4 every Sunday. Thank you very much. And I'll see you. Thank you to everyone who's been with us for more than an hour.
Kuno abo bano mama wanna get it nice. I know good I'm so I know good I'm zebe I know kaya marigi kama kwetu tikomo wewe tikomo usasaiwe
Gambakwe uyo anotara mari anogaya mari garai mamunzwa pane nyaya pano zvamunoda kunzwa zvinotaurwa pano madiko kumunzwa mugovane.com. Gambakwe vanogaya mari vanotara mari vanosiya mari Gambakwe vanotara feya kuti pamberi zvichafamba sei vanoterere zvikubatsirei mukufamba kwenyu zvikubatsirei mirai ndikudze kuti chokwadi pano chizere Gambakwe vanogaya cash vanopa mafacts vanotara straight vane evidence vane confidence plus intelligence
entertainment current affairs and news Gambakwe.com usasarire Gambakwe anogaya mari